Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tron 2.0. In the previous episode, we explored the hub city within the net in order to find a compiler for the Tron legacy code. Unfortunately, once we did, things went horribly wrong. And I ain't just talking about Thorn showing up. Cause, well, do you guys remember several episodes ago that one email we got about how there was a glitch in the Tron legacy code that, well, it couldn't tell the difference between, say, an authorized user and a user gone rogue? Yeah, apparently Alan hadn't fixed that glitch by the time we got to the code, and now Mathria is trying to kill us. Sort of. I mean, in this section you'll see her floating around, but she doesn't, at least to my knowledge, do anything. And let me tell you, I'm not going to enjoy what's coming up, because we're not just light cycling to try and get away from her, we also have to battle other programs in Lightcycles. And I really don't like it in this section. Anyways, I recommend...
It makes the hunt more interesting.
I recommend trying to stay slow, but unfortunately, we've got these speed boosters, so that ain't gonna be easy. See what I mean? So that missile blast, it's one of the new power-ups. In basic terms, it shoots out a missile that destroys walls and whatnot. You can try to use it to destroy another light cycle, but the odds of you lining up and managing to hit them, especially with their BS reflexes, are slim to none, so I'd say just use it when you need to destroy a wall. There's also another power-up called Wall Reset, which does exactly what it says. It resets your wall. Useful if you've ever gotten yourself trapped by some miracle in a wall. See what I mean? You really don't need these speed boosters. They're unnecessary and add difficulty that you didn't need. Okay, that one was just on me. Chances are I'm going to get super frustrated trying to do this, just cut out the light cycle thing until I manage to acquire victory, because really there's no new strategy to this. Just try not to hit your own wall or somebody else's wall while at the same time not getting killed. Now, this area in particular ain't gonna be easy, because you're dealing with tight, cramped corridors. Huh, I managed to hit one. And it is very, I don't want to say easy, but it's certainly not difficult to get yourself trapped and killed. Thankfully, it seems as though our enemy managed to kill himself, which, yeah, can probably happen. But just because they're beaten doesn't mean you're safe. You still need to get to the next section in order to get the next checkpoint. Because if you die before reaching that, you have to do this battle all over again. And you might not get lucky with the enemy killing themselves a second time. Crap. Yeah, see what I mean? Checkpoints for this ain't the greatest.
Shield break acquired. Shield break.
Thankfully, you do have the advantage of your super light cycle being much faster than your enemies. So there's that. Okay, thankfully one guy... No, wait, he didn't kill himself. I think he just broke through his own wall. Okay, Oswald got himself, thankfully. That's what happens when you put them in such tight corridors like this. Now, let's try again to not get ourselves killed before reaching the next section. Alright, a little bit of speed doesn't hurt too much, especially when we still have to deal with these things. And we've reached the next section. Ugh, I should have just used my shield break. I still managed to somehow get him trapped, but it doesn't matter if I'm already de-rezzed. Ah, boy. Alright, that power up on the right side, that was the wall reset. And it does exactly what it says. It resets the wall. It erases the original and starts it anew. Okay, he's derezzed. And we both derezzed. IDSO whatever wins. And honestly, it's not the best strategy, but I always try rushing to try and take this guy out.
Can't handle the speed?
As soon as possible. And then try to go for yellow. Which if you manage to pull that off, hopefully the red guy ends up killing himself on his own wall. On one of these walls, whichever comes first.
Get a load of that junk data.
Oh, shut up. Dang it. See, that's the problem. I don't have the reflexes that the programs have, which gives them an unfair advantage against me.
Fragmented performance.
Case in point.
What a waste of my time.
Oh, trust me, and my time is being wasted too. Okay, if I derez one more time, I'm just going to pause the recording and come back once I've beaten these guys.
Nice try.
Alright, that's it. I'm pausing this recording, and I'm just going to take care of these guys and come back once I've beaten them. See you guys in however long that takes. Well, God only knows how many hours later, by some miracle, I managed to finally win. Red and yellow somehow killed each other, and I managed to get blue. I really don't like these sections.
Going somewhere. I'm not falling for that old trick user. No! I'm not finished!
What sucks is that I know there's at least one more light cycle section coming up. But thankfully it's not for quite some time. I hope.
I found Mithria, saving to disk now.
Sir, once Alan revealed the location of the correction algorithms, it was only a matter of time before our secret engine found Mithria.
Good work, Mr. Croft. Now we can correct the digitization process so there won't be any more mistakes like Thorn. Go to Phase 2.
Oh boy.
User accessing IO grid. Please stand by.
Dad? Is it you?
Jeff? Safe. Mithria.
What's wrong with your connection?
Lock me in a storage room. I'm accessing game console. Things I can do under the circumstances.
Can you get me out of here?
Not without Mithria. Algorithms. Losing my connection. Sending a backup copy of Mercury. Help.
I've been instructed to aid you in freeing my user. I will configure the exit port. However, you must remove the security clamp from the array modulator before this can be done.
Mercury, do you not recognize me at all?
Do you understand these instructions?
Yes, but...
Node deactivated.
Oh, I'm so glad to be out of that area. Okay then. So... remember those resource hogs we had to deal with that had BS aiming and the ability to hit us from across the room despite using what amounted to a shotgun? Yeah, they're going to be our primary enemy here. But to be honest, the disc is rather effective against them. Anyways, there are 3 levels to this place. We're going to have to explore each and every one of them in order to find all the build notes scattered about, among other things. Such as programs that we can use to get around, or, yeah, to enhance our own abilities.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is, but it seems like their aim actually got worse in this level, because they never had any problems hitting me beforehand. Even when I was moving around. Anyways, that's going to be our big exit from the level.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to come back here later. So we'll essentially be traversing this whole level twice. But, if I'm right, yep, there's a build note up there. But there's also a permission we can grab. As usual, grabbing permissions is going to be important.
Yeah.
If for whatever reason you didn't have the energy to download it, this guy also had permission 1, but we already have permission 1, so we don't need it. Anyways, head up here, grab this. Then, we're going to need to activate that little bit up here. Infinite energy patch in case you need it right over there. Also a bunch of archive bins, but I'm not 100% sure if we can access them just yet. I think there might be some permissions that we're missing. Yeah, we're missing permission 3, or 4. Which thankfully is right here. Let's see, I'm having difficulties extracting the correction algorithms from the Mithria codebase. The time required will exceed our launch window. How shall I proceed? On a side note, the amount of legacy code in Mithria is rather extensive. I'm surprised Alan would compile such a mess. Oh, it wasn't Alan who did it. That was us. Let's see, we don't have our missions for this. Hey.
Ooh.
Well, let's see. I've come up with a solution. I've installed the AI and linked the correction algorithms, bit my tongue, to the digitizing system, much like the method used in his lab. It's a little unstable at the moment due to all the legacy code, but I'll have it stored up in no time. This was actually probably the next one we were supposed to grab. See, the schedule launch is not flexible. Do what you must to get the correction algorithms installed and working. Okay, gonna have to come back for that. But I'm fairly certain it's, there's probably only 1 or 2 programs in there that we want to grab.
Yeah.
So, let's see, the bit is actually, that bit that we activated went over here, which means we can use that data stream to head down. Let's just take a brief look around this area that we haven't looked at yet. Okay, that was awesome. Just to make sure we aren't missing anything. It is 2-way, and we are going to have to come back up here. I just want to make sure we get everything in as few passes as possible.
Ooh.
You're mine. You're not getting my...
Got him.
I'm sorry, what was that? Not getting what?
Yeah.
Anyways, head into this corner, charge up this bit, which will activate another data stream down that way.
Got him.
Let's see. Don't have the permission for that, but before we head downstairs, we're going to want to head down this way. Because there is a permission we need in this archive bin. Permission 5. Ooh. I wouldn't recommend trying to get down to the ground floor, at least not before activating the data stream. I didn't see any build notes up here, so the last three have got to be down in this area.
Your mom.
Ooh.
See, there's permission 2 and permission 8. May as well grab these while I'm here. Okay, got that. I saw the build note. Aha, hiding right in that corner. Still missing a couple. Ooh, but there's an optimizer right here. If you still haven't, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting Viral Shield up to gold, because you're gonna need it in the next level. Okay, let's be a 2% rise. That would also be a 2% rise. May as well keep going with the armor, because why not? And don't really have anything that I want to put in there. Like, really, I can't think of anything I'd want to. I got that, and we could, emphasis on could, deactivate this right now. But once we do that, blue ICPs are going to start flooding the area, and it's going to make it difficult to get around and track down the other build notes. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to backtrack my way through here and search around. See if I can't find them. Ah, I see one. And there's the other. Not surprising I missed them there. Okay, let's get this email. Apparently our boy was busy during his little stay in the storeroom. He managed to configure an old game console and a terribly ancient modem to connect to the network. There's no way of knowing whom he communicated with, if the contraption worked at all. Just under the loose end to worry about. Yeah, this is explaining how he managed to contact us and why it was so garbled. Fortunately, it was garbled in a way that prevented us from getting the information we needed before, well, the shit hit the fan. Now, I am actually going to head back upstairs. There's a noise I haven't heard from a resource log before. Anyways, I'm going to head up and see what those subroutines are. If I recall correctly, one of them is a gold triangulate, but I can't recall the rest. Let's see, beta sequencer, beta cluster, beta sequencer. Oh no, no gold. Unknown, and I'm betting it's a triangulate. I think. Or was it gold triangulate somewhere else? No, wait. There's the gold triangulate, but I don't have the energy to download it. Also beta profiler, but not all that useful at this point. Okay. You know what? I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to take care of re-energizing myself and getting that unknown subroutine ported and the triangulate downloaded. And I'll see you guys back downstairs where the objective is. Okay, then we're back. Got the gold triangulate downloaded, and the unknown beta was Power Block. Which, to be honest, ain't really all that useful, and it probably won't be, because I don't recall having too many disc-based enemies to fight. Maybe later on, but I know we're not going to be needing them in the near future. Well, let me rephrase that. We're going to probably need it in the immediate future, but after this, probably not. Alright, that's taken care of. Now we need to book it back to the exit port. All the while dealing with ICPs. Blue ICPs, believe it or not. Not sure what the difference in color means, but hey, who cares?
Attention! All programs quit current actions. This access node is offline and restricted. Illegal use of resources is punishable by immediate de-resolution.
Yeah, they're not too difficult. Well, except for maybe the sequencer-based ones. Because the sequencer ones are always a pain. But yeah, just use whatever usual techniques you use for taking on the ICPs and you should be fine. Not going to need to download any health, because we're getting into a new area soon enough.
Prepare for exit port activation.
And thankfully she puts up a barrier to protect us here.
Where am I going? And what about you, Mercury?
I'm not instructed to follow. My command buffer is empty.
I don't understand how this is going to help my dad.
Unable to process your query.
Good boy. Well, let's get out of here. Alliance Security Server. I feel like this would have been a really neat level in the game. Like you're walking through the actual offices. But no. It's just one big cutscene.
Hi there, my name's Ted. What's yours? So, you work for FCON. Well, I guess we all do now. I'm curious, oh, and do tell me if I'm being bothersome, but as I understand it, FCON deals mostly in information retrieval and storage. Why the interest in our humble company? Surely it's not because of our gaming department. Say, have you heard? Some of our top people are missing. Yep, Mr. Bradley just up and disappeared. Strange thing, his son is also missing. Even our chief of security, Mr. Thorne, has managed to vanish into thin air. Truthfully, I just want to know if I should be panicking or not. Well, it was nice talking to you.
How much you want to bet Ted's about to disappear very soon? So that's what happens when you ask too many questions.
I hope this works. What are you doing? That's not the exit.
Oh boy.
Before we digitize any data wraiths, I want to make sure the correction algorithms fix the problem.
Will do.
Just had to go snooping, didn't you, Alan?
Thank you, Mr. Bradley. You just solved a small problem for us. If he survives, our data wraiths can hunt him down.
This will never work.
Mr. Baza, please lead our distinguished guest to the digitizing pad. You should be ecstatic, Mr. Bradley. You're about to taste the fruit of all your hard work. Savor it while you can.
That's what you get for not just going straight for the exit.
There have been reports of an uncorrupted program still running in the internal partition. We gotta get that script out of there. We can't do that. Access to the internal partition is protected by the remaining controller tower. A few blasts near the base of the tower should bring it down. None of us have that kind of armament. And to make matters worse, the controller is heavily guarded by Rector scripts.
What is this place?
The source of the corruption.
IO grid connection established.
There you are. I've been worried.
Son, I'm okay.
Where are you? What did they do to you?
I'm here. I'm actually in the computer. Jet, this place is infested with horribly disfigured programs. I'd better hide.
Node deactivated.
That's probably the uncorrupted script they were talking about. Anyways, yes, we are taking our virus scan, taking our profiler, taking our Y-amp, primitive charge, definitely. Obviously, we're going to be taking that. Get all our golden armor on, and even our one bit of non-golden armor. Power block's not going to be useful to us because we're primarily going to be going up against Zealots. Might not be a bad idea to have some equipment. I may as well give the Drunken Dims a try. Medium-range weapon capable of firing a swirling group of energy balls that will explode on impact. My guess is that's the same type of weapon that the Rector script, as that one guy called it, is using. As for anything else... I don't think there's really anything else we need. Fuzzy Signature I don't think will be very useful. Suffusion? Honestly, it's not that good of an idea to get close to Zealots, because it just makes them easier to explode all over you. I don't know, I guess Ball Launcher to fill in the empty slots. Thorn's Corrupted Server. Okay, before we jump down, let's take a brief look around here. Make sure there aren't any... Yep. And as you can see by that text, we're no longer considered the threat by the ICP, so chances are they won't actually come after us. Alright, none up here, but I did see that one down there, and the one in the cutscene.
Your courage is admirable script, but you should leave the corruption to the professionals.
See? They no longer attack us. Doesn't mean in the future we won't have to deal with security, but who knows. Oof, this place is a wreck. What did they do to you, Thorn? I mean, obviously they digitized him without the correction algorithms, but still.
Share this message with the Colonel.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Colonel, we are currently holding position near the perimeter of the server's internal partition. Rector scripts heavily populated the approach, and we lost numerous command posts. Next line. The server appears to have a set of controller programs that prevent the virus from completely destroying all operating systems. Quite ingenious, actually. Next line. The controller programs protect the system memory, making it impenetrable. Next line. Awaiting your instructions. End of line.
I'll make sure the Colonel receives this right away, sir.
Nothing to say to me? Oh well, might as well check out that archive bin. Okay, always go for the permission. There's a corrode, but we already have that. See, if you can... To Thorn from CEO. Future Control Industries is very interested in contracting your services. I would like to set up a meeting to discuss a partnership in more detail. Please contact my secretary. Looking forward to meeting you, Mr. Thorn. CEO, Future Industries. That doesn't seem good. I'm willing to bet that meeting didn't go the way he expected.
There's a large cluster of zealots up ahead. Those creeps make my skin crawl.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Anyways, doesn't look like there are any other build notes around. And it looks like these guys are going to follow me into battle. Ooh, I do see 2 up ahead, though. Alright, let's try out these drunken dims. So, it looks like for once we aren't fighting alone. Shoot. Probably for the best, because we are actually out of time for this episode. So, I'm going to end it off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.